What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy with JMed's Brick Clicks. I've got most of my farm changed over for fall. Let's take a look and see what's changed. A lot of the trees, most everything's been changed over. We have a couple little decorations kind of throughout the farm. We've got some ghosts watching the goats. We have another ghost in a tree. Oh, and a bat hanging from that tree right there. A couple spiders. A skeleton man. Anyway, not really too much on the Halloween stuff other than decorations. Got my glow-in-the-dark ghost, the one that I got back in the 80s as a kid. And we've just kind of filled the place with skeletons as much as I could. I've got all these skeletons, whether they're that style of skeleton, the original style from the 90s, or even the ones like that one over there, leaning against the fence, watching the ducks. That's a Minecraft one. If you've got them, you might as well use them. So we've got all our corn. Looks like it's pretty good. I even threw a little ghost up on top of the windmill. A little bit of spider webs here and there. So one of the things I wanted to try was just mixing and matching colors with trees. You can see this one. Those are just placed on there. I think I mentioned that in a previous video. Finally got me a cardinal. And we've got that color combo, which is the dark orange leaf branches and then the regular orange and gold. I like that color combo. And we've got this one here. It's got two owls in it. Yep. Where we're just using the 1x1 colored studs to try to mostly work on that. I'm really happy with this one. Those two different colors. I think it really, even like back here, it stands out. Which, where I live in Missouri, kind of how it is. Every tree, you have a lot that haven't changed all the way, some that have completely changed. You just got all those colors. My big, huge, massive tree, I added more to it, including some interior colors. That coral piece is really, really good when you mix and match these things. But here's my tree. And from a standpoint up here, yeah, it's taller than the grain silo. But when you look at it with the house, I mean, the two-story house, yeah, a lot of trees. They're probably 4 stories or more, so there's no reason why that's not a realistic sized tree looking at it at this angle. Let's see, what else has changed on the farm? Well, our grain cart, you'll notice, is completely full now. The hopper on the harvester is full. Well, not completely full, not overflowing full, but our grain cart is. He's going to have to bring it back to the silo here. Other little things we added. Yeah, well, I threw a little bit of stuff on the barn. A little skeleton overlook. I guess no matter what time of year, the skunk's always going to be scary. No matter where you are. Okay, the difference between the tree over there and this one uses the dark red. I don't have any dark red on the other one. I tried putting them side by side and it just kind of gets lost. So I realized I kind of need to use them sparingly. I think I need to buy enough pieces to make one more tree and probably put it somewhere over here just to get a little bit more flow with it. Now this tree here I didn't change, but you can see I've got those elements on there to hold the flowers, and what you do is you just pick up your leaf pieces like this and you can just sit them in there. It gives it a little bit more non-linear look. Like looking at it like that, you can see all the limbs are just straight parallel with the ground. But just sticking them in there on those on those holders works out great. I just ran out of several hundred. I mean, I've got several hundred of each one of these colors. And I just wanted to keep filling all these other trees that I've got that I made. I even did a little bit more here on the city. I'm trying to just bring it out a little bit more with the colors. So I mean, really, the only one that you have officially is the Birch Books one, which is kind of puny compared to some of the other trees that I've made. But what do we have in here? I added the scarecrow, a couple skeletons. I added coloration to these two trees. They kind of sit right over the trail going to the gazebo, so you can watch the ducks. That tree there just kind of looks pathetic, but I haven't really had time to change it yet, so it'll come in the future. We're always working. Our monorail station, I just threw some skeletons up there just because I had them. I mean, why not? What else do we have? I do need to add some more stuff. Still, I have a ton of bats, which I was going to put in some of the trees. Just never got around to it. Time just gets away from you. So, our pumpkin patch here. What's next for the Lego farm? We're going to do the corn maze again. I'll end up taking these sets, these plates out that are on Mills plates. We'll make a corn maze, put it back in there, and that little opening scene piece that I had over there with the pumpkin and the spider on it. I think what we did last year, we kind of put it right here at the entrance, somewhere along here, and then you just made your way around. And I think the corn maze ended about right where the tractor is. We might do something like that. May change. I mean, we're obviously going to make a different corn maze because I've added, I think, 20% more actual crop to this corn maze. Am I missing anything? I kind of tried to go over everything in my mind before I started. Nothing here on the extended little boardwalk for the fall season. I don't really think I messed with that too much. The haunted house drop ride. Yeah, the colors are just great for Halloween. But I don't know if I'm going to keep it here. I did add a couple little things. I don't know if that's going to stay there going forward for winter or not. The rock wall there, I mean, you can see the reason this is here is because it's on this table, so I can stand right here and reach way over on the farm. So this just comes out just like that. I can just pivot that out, but you can see the rock wall also comes out because this is all one plate. So if I do change it, it's a little bit more of a process than it looks upon initial review. Anyway, let me know what you think with the trees. I know I try to just add more and more pieces to them. I mean, I could probably I can go spend another $200 on trees and poof, it's just gone because some of these trees just take up so much time and pieces. I mean, this tree here, $40, I wouldn't doubt. That big one, I mean, that's a $50+ tree easily. It's probably a $70 tree, I wouldn't doubt. They just take up so many pieces, building the base, building the limbs. Each piece having, I mean, I think Lego sells those leaf elements 5 or 6 cents a piece. So you get 100 of them for $5 or $6, and there's a good 200 just on that tree. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but yeah, there is. So yeah, it's just, it never ends, but I try to buy more every year. Try to make it bigger and better each year. If you missed my other video for the Halloween parade, check that out with the floats. We're fully decorated for Halloween in the Lego City. All right, I think that's all I got for today, guys. Hopefully you liked it. Let me know if you have any questions, comments. If you have any ideas to add, I'm all ears. I'm open for ideas. Oh yeah, even Dracula statue on top of the money bin. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. I appreciate your views.